friends, this is Rajnandini. Welcome again to the video tutorials. Today we are going to discuss about ultrasonication. So before learning ultrasonication, first what is sonication? Sonication is the act of using high frequency sound wave to agitate or to disturb the particle in a solution. So sonication is the act of using sound wave to agitate the particles in a solution. So here sound wave is used, means in ultrasonication process higher frequency of sound wave is used, that is more than 20 kilohertz. Hertz is the unit of frequency of sound wave, means 20 kilohertz means 20,000 cycles per second. This much of frequency of sound wave is used in ultrasonication process to disturb the particles in a solution. So it produces a very irritating screeching sound. So ear protection is also needed here. And let's come to its principle. What is its principle? So in ultrasonication process, first a generator is used. In that ultrasonic generator, one power system and one time setter is there. So by using this ultrasound generator, it produces high frequency sound wave and it transmits to a ultrasound converter. That high frequency sound wave will again convert to a mechanical vibration, and then this mechanical vibration will come to this probe, and this probe will dip inside the solution our sample of interest, and that probe will transmit the high frequency mechanical vibration or high frequency sound wave inside the particles of the solution, and that sound wave will finally disturb the particles or break the particles apart. So first what happened, let's focus on this area. When the sound waves will come through a probe, what happens? It is a probe. The sound wave is coming. This sound wave comprises of high pressure, low pressure. High pressure cycle is called compression and low pressure cycle is called rarefaction. So this sound wave comprises of high pressure and low pressure cycles. So this high pressure cycle is called compression, the low pressure cycle is called rarefaction. In each compression and rarefaction completes the wave, it completes the cycle, and what happens, this sound wave will produce small or tiny vacuum bubbles in low pressure cycle, means in rarefaction stage, and gradually this vacuum bubble will increase, means after reaching particular point, it will be unable to absorb any extra energy, and finally it will collapse. So after the collapse of this vacuum bubble, this large vacuum bubble, it will radiate some shock waves. And these shock waves finally will come to the particle present inside the sample, and it will break the particle. Finally, the shocks will break the particle. Means what happened? The high frequency sound wave will come. This high frequency sound wave comprises of high pressure and low pressure cycle. High pressure cycle is called rarefaction and low pressure cycle is called compression. In each compression stage, a vacuum bubble, means tiny vacuum bubbles are formed, and with increasing of this sound wave, the bubble size also it will increase, and finally a stage will come when the micro bubble will be unstable, means it will not able to absorb energy, and finally it will collapse. After the collapse of the vacuum bubble, it will radiate some shock waves, and that shock waves finally will come to this particle, the external membrane of the particle, and it will break the particle. This is the complete phenomenon or the principle of the ultrasonication. Now, what is the application? Why we are using ultrasonication? Number 1. First, to produce the nanoparticles or to disperse the nanoparticle in a solution. Produce nanoparticles. Secondly, if we are taking some biological samples, this ultrasonication or the high frequency sound wave is used to distort or to break the membrane so that the intracellular content of the cell will come out, and we can quantitate or we can examine whatever the quantity present inside a cell. So, to disrupt the cell membrane in a biological cycle. Number 3, to increase the dissolution, means if we are taking some oil and water, oil floats on water, so to mix the water with oil we are using ultrasonication, or if we want to mix oil or any other sample with water, then we are using ultrasonication. So the ultrasonication will lose or break the intramolecular or intermolecular attraction between the molecules. So by using the high frequency sound wave, we can easily divide the molecules, means intermolecular attraction attraction between the molecules will break. So to mix oil plus water, or to mix oil with water or any other sample with water, we are using the ultrasonication. So these are some applications of ultrasonications. Thank you for watching this video, and if you like this video, please subscribe our channel and hit the bell icon to never miss the upcoming updates. Thank you.